It's time to install the windows. Hello, I'm Joy Watts with Watts Homes and Construction in Kalamazoo County, Michigan. And this particular owner has decided to use pillow windows on this house with a nailing flange, which we purchased from Builders First Source, our lumber company. And let's watch them at installing the windows. So right now I'm inside the house and we've got Dave and Paul from Hammered On Construction, and they are putting in this tape with like a rubber backing on it that goes on the windowsill.
Flex tape.
It's called flex tape.
The flex is around the corners.
And then they have to form it around the sill and around the front.
And we caulk.
So they also have to caulk around the window. And what kind of caulk is it?
Quad Max.
Quad Max caulk.
Here.
And it goes around the whole exterior of the window. So now they're setting the window in place. So they'll make sure that the inside is pretty much even on both and put a few shims in there. So he made sure the bottom is level, and he said right now that it's pretty good. Yep. So they're gonna put in a couple nails.
Gotta make sure you look good while you do it too.
So now they had to check the interior sides to make sure those were also level and plumb. They're good, so now they're tacking in the top.
Nail off the whole beam.
So they're all set to nail off the rest of the window, and they usually do every other hole in the flange.
6 to 8 inches. You're not that guy.
So now that the window is nailed in place, they use tape to tape off the flanges on each side. They start at the top and work their way to the bottom. After the sides are done, then they do the top, which overlaps the sides just to make sure there's not any water penetration. Then after that, they fold down the house wrap and put it over the tape and then tack it in place. So now the window is in place and ready to go. So this is what the window looks like from the inside of the house. This will be the office area in the house, and you can see that they have all 3 windows already installed. They have about, I'd say, half the house done now. So it takes about probably a day and a half, 2 days to get all the windows in this home. There are approximately 50 window units in this large house. I want to talk about a couple of different windows that are in this particular home. So I'm in the primary bedroom right now, and as you can see, the center window is actually a patio door. On each side of the patio door, as well as the 3 triangular windows at top, those are all picture windows. They do not operate, so they're there to basically just allow more light into the home, as well as it gives you a nice look from the exterior. I'm currently in the office, which is the front of the house facing the street, and these windows are single hung. And the difference between the single hung and double hung is, with a single hung, only the bottom sash goes up and down, where the top sash is fixed. Where in a double hung, both windows, the top and bottom, can both be moved up and down. So that's the main difference between a single hung and a double hung. And this one is also a mulled window, so you can see how 2 windows are actually put together So the spacing in the middle, this area right here, that's the frame that actually mulls both windows together to make it a mullion. So this is the window above the garage. It's actually called the triple. And even though it's 3 windows, they have what they call mullions between the 2 windows on either side of the center. So that is what creates a one full window. This is, like I said, all one piece, even though it looks like 3 individual windows. Now I am in the porch area, and as you can see, the 3 windows on the bottom, those are all slider windows, and then the 3 triangular at the top, those are picture windows. So obviously slider just means it slides back and forth. So that's what these windows are here in the back facing the lake, as well as each side. So, and one thing you might notice is at the very bottom of the window here, this is a fixed window down here, and it's actually called a transom window. Sometimes they're on the bottom and sometimes they're on the tops of the windows. It just depends on the configuration that you are looking for. As you can see, we've got some snow now, but all of the windows are now installed on the house. So this is what it looks like from the front. And now you can see the lakeside or the rear of the home and all the window configurations that I talked about earlier. This house has a lot of windows. Thanks for watching this episode of the window installation. I hope you enjoyed it. So stay tuned for our next episode. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website. See you next time.